Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Double Booked, where two friends turn their literary rants into a podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Mallory, and this week we're talking about People We Meet on Vacation by worldwide bestseller Emily Henry.
Oh, yes,
Buckle up, we
we
got a lot to say.
we are back with another Emily Henry installment.
hmm
You may be surprised to hear from us again covering M. Hen after
It's
our
so true.
Great Big Beautiful Life read, but we have been longtime fans of her, and
Believe it or not.
we uh, People We Meet on Vacation has always been my favorite book of hers, which I think is contrary to popular belief,
hmm
but yeah, it's always been a favorite of mine, and we have been anticipating the movie. Mallory has read the book for the first time leading
Yes,
up
I
to it,
have.
and we're here to talk all about the book, the movie, the comparisons, the
hmm
contrasts, all of it, what we liked, what we didn't like, and yeah, super
Yeah.
excited to dive in.
Oh, yeah. I'm
But
ready.
first, we will do our little updates. So we got some life updates, reading updates, food
hmm
updates, scout updates,
Yes.
perhaps.
Yes, perhaps. She will not
If
be
you
on
didn't,
camera today.
yeah, if you didn't see our episode last week, go listen to that and watch it
Be
because
sure to watch it.
Mallory's new puppy was on screen. She made her debut
hmm
and she deserves all the love in the world.
Yeah.
So,
Little angel
yeah,
baby.
go stream that episode. But
Stream
yeah.
it.
So how's she
Smash
been
that like
doing?
button.
How
She's
have
a
you
good
been
little
doing?
dog. She's doing good. Like, she's very chill. She, like, sleeps if I leave her alone for a few minutes. She's pretty
Hmm.
good. I don't know. We're still potty training. I feel
Yeah.
like she got the hang of it pretty early, but her bladder's just so small that she can't hold things very long.
No.
But she's really doing good. We've been getting some more shots, and so we're going to the park a little bit. We're having some
Mm,
light sniffs with other dogs. We
love
saw a
it.
couple deer yesterday morning. That was exciting. She acted very tough.
Oh, so tough. Does she have a bark yet?
Yeah, she barks.
Oh, okay. Because it
Uh-huh.
took Margot a long time to find her
Oh,
bark. Like,
really?
she really didn't much.
That's
Like, the little
funny.
yipping, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
like, not for like a few months did she
Oh, wow.
actually. Yeah, because I think it was Thanksgiving whenever, like, my in-laws came and they brought their dogs to my house, and she was like, "Oh, I can do that?
I
Like,
can do
I,
that too.
I can do that too."
Uh-huh.
It's funny though.
Aw. Yeah,
Yeah.
she definitely barks. She do be barking, but
Mhm.
she's a good girl. As for me, really nothing. That's it. That's it. It's just the
Potty
dog. It's
training.
just the potty training. All I do is think about poop and pick up poop and throw poop in the garbage can and bring poop to the vet. It's a lot of poop, but it's what's happening right now, and that's fine. I have read nothing except for People Meet on Vacation. Well, that's
Hmm.
a lie. I've started Caraval. And
Yeah.
it's okay, I guess. I'm not super into it yet, but I think it's okay.
No, that's totally fair. Honestly, I wasn't super into the first one either.
hmm
Um, but it does get better.
That's
I'll say
good to
that.
know.
I'll save that for my reading update. But
That is good to know. We'll get into it. I have nothing else to say.
oh,
What's up
okay.
with you?
Well, my dog update, I guess, is that Margot went to the beach this past week.
Aww.
We like, we're like right across the street from the beach,
hmm
and so we took her over there, we let her run in the sand. We've done this multiple times.
Yeah.
Apparently she inhaled too much of the sand.
Oh no.
She woke up in the middle of the night and like threw up on my bed. It was like a whole thing.
Oh
So, yeah,
no.
whatever. She was fine, but it was so cute. Like we got home. This was actually when we were watching People We Meet on Vacation,
hmm
and we were like cuddling up on the couch, and she was like pressed up against me, like she like needed her mommy because her tummy hurt. Like it was
I'm
literally the
gonna throw up
cutest
on your
thing
bed later.
ever. Oh my
Aw.
gosh, it was so cute. But
Margot.
yeah, she's doing fine. She's literally fine. But
Okay, good.
other than that, chill weekend. Went
Mm-hmm.
for a bike ride. We did go to Barnes and Noble to get some
Yes.
books and spend some Christmas money. It was
Yes.
50%
Wonderful.
off hardcovers. There were some deals going around. So
Mm-hmm.
I got Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber, Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross,
Mm-hmm.
and The Cruel Prince by Holly
Holly
Black.
Black. These are good
Yeah.
picks. Mm-hmm.
So excited about those for sure. Reading wise, I finished the second book in the Caraval series, Legendary, and then I started the third one, Finale.
I
So,
always think it's called like Fantastic or something.
fantastic.
I don't
No.
know why I'm always expecting it to say Fantastic. It's not.
Well, the last one's spectacular. Like the novella
Yeah, maybe that's
is,
what I'm thinking of
yeah,
then.
so that's probably what you're thinking of, but that's
Fantastical.
really funny. Fantastic. But yeah, I really did like, so I told you the second book like switches whose POV it is,
I
and
forgot about that
at
twist.
first I was like not on board with that, but I kind of liked it better. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Okay.
think you're gonna be more hooked. And then the third one going into it, it looks like we're gonna just like flip back and forth. So I'm like I'm on board
Okay.
with it. Yeah.
Fine.
It's good. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely am more invested. Like there's way more happening here. So
Okay. I am
it's very
excited.
good.
I have a
Hmm.
lot of theories
Yeah. There's a
about
lot going
a
on.
lot of
Like
things.
I think that's why it's so like interesting but also like hard to get through because it's like is everything real or is everything a
Mm-hmm.
lie? Like I it's just
Yeah.
like it's just hard because it's like you
Uh-huh.
can't guess and it's like is it obvious? Is it not obvious? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just you know what I mean? That's the whole
Yeah. I've
premise.
got a
So,
love-hate with an unreliable narrator. It's
yes.
like it was fun after the fact, but I did not enjoy that as much. But
Yeah.
we'll see. I'm not 100 pages in, so I still
Yeah.
have a lot to do. I gotta get
Good.
cracking.
Yeah, we'll be covering that series in
Two
2 weeks.
weeks? Yeah, I really gotta
So
get moving.
stay tuned for that one. Either, we might have the same opinions, we might have different opinions. We'll see.
It
We'll see
doesn't
what
happen,
happens.
but like, I'm waiting for a good debate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally agree.
Mhm. We'll see.
Totally agree. No, but I think you'll enjoy it. I think the first one is
Hmm.
it's different. You've also never read anything by her before, so it's like
Mm-mm.
it's just different. So,
A new person, a new
yeah,
voice.
new voice.
It's
So,
enjoyed by the masses, and I'm pretty
yeah.
basic in my taste, so I think it'll be
Well,
fine.
and I didn't realize how like intertwined it actually is with Once Upon a Broken Heart.
Is it
So,
actually?
yeah, it really is. Like at least like when you get to the second one, I mean, you won't know, but like
Hmm.
once you finally get to these, you will know. And I don't think I like read them out of order or anything. Like I don't think
Interesting.
it's not like killing the story for me, but it's just
Hmm.
interesting. I like when
Ooh.
authors like have like a whole world, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
like
very
like
fun.
and then I'm interested to read her newest book that I just got because it's more like magical realism.
Okay.
And
We don't read like any of that, so
yeah, I honestly you should read the like description because I think you'd really be into it. So,
hmm, I will have
sounds
to do
good.
it. But not right now while we're recording. I'll be polite. I'm just real excited to talk about this book
I know.
and the
We're
movie.
we're
I'm
we're
itching.
doing it. Let me get my notes out. Okay, so let's just start with the book maybe. You guys know we're gonna like jump around. We're gonna go to the end
Yeah,
right
this
at the
isn't gonna
beginning.
be one solid timeline. Just buckle up
Spoiler, it's all coming at you right
and
now.
let it happen. Just let
As
it
much as
happen.
we really do try to be organized. You
Yeah,
can
there are
see
notes.
there are notes, there is a schedule, there's a plan of events, but you just, you know,
Conversation takes you
you can't plan
places.
out magic like this. It just happens,
Just
okay?
imagine what it'd be like if there were no notes. And
Oh,
then thank us for that.
chaos. Absolute chaos.
You think we pause for a while now. Just wait.
Just you wait.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, okay, I'm ready. Let's
Okay,
see.
so let's start with the book briefly.
Let's.
So, what were your first impressions? This was Mallory's first read. I
Hmm.
cannot remember when I read this book. I don't even know when it
Must have
came
been a
out.
while ago.
It was a while ago, like a while ago. So, I listened this time as an audiobook, and so I have
Hmm.
some thoughts on that as well. But go ahead. What were your first
Okay.
impressions of Alex and Poppy?
So, my
Yeah.
first impressions, I feel like I don't know. You know how we feel with Emily Henry. Like, it can go either way, and it has gone both ways. And I got a little nervous at the beginning, so I was like, okay, like, we're gonna get into it this early, huh? With the I was bullied in school thing, and that's why I am this way. I was not ready for that. I didn't want to do
Yeah.
it. It was different, and I was okay with it. The context is so important with her.
Yeah.
I feel like reading this book, I learned a few things about Emily Henry.
Okay.
She is funny,
Yes.
like comedy, she's funny.
She is. Yeah.
She loves a list. That is the big takeaway.
Mm.
She loves a unique little list of descriptive little detailed things.
Okay.
And I have to say, as cute and as fun as I think that is, after a while I was done with it. I'm like, this is so many examples of nothing. And
Yeah.
it's just like how I felt reading Sarah J. Maas for such a long
Mm.
time. It's like you just pick up on their things and you kind of get sick of it.
Star-kissed.
Star kissed, night kissed wind, shadow kissed shadow. It's just too much.
Shadow
Everything is
kiss shadow.
kissed. Yeah.
Love.
Okay, but I'm already getting scattered because I'm excited.
Uh-huh.
I love Poppy. I think she's so fun. She did an amazing job at not making her insufferable and annoying. That's hard to do, and I'm easily
Mm-hmm.
annoyed.
Yeah.
She did such a good job. She is like manic pixie dream girl, but like softer, and it was perfect. She's awesome. I loved Poppy.
Yes. I
And I liked
totally
her
agree.
like big family and how she
Mm.
has things with that, and like Alex was just
Yeah.
adorable, and he was, I think, the perfect. I think he might be my favorite male main character of hers.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's my favorite. He wasn't like
That's
rude. I feel like
interesting.
a lot of them are rude. Like,
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that. I love the fact I think this is like ultimate because when we say grumpy sunshine,
mm-hmm.
okay, usually we're talking about like he's like really grumpy.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, why would anybody be attracted to that? Like
Yeah. Like,
Alex
you're
is
a jerk.
grumpy in like a cautious way,
Mm-hmm.
which makes him like still not match Poppy's energy,
Mm-hmm.
and we still get this like dichotomy of their personalities. But it's so much better because he's just like so much more likable. We don't have to
Yeah.
like peel back this layer to like be like,
No.
oh, I could like him because he's not a total jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's already likable
It's
and
true.
he's just kind of a grump because he's just a little more reserved. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's selective and he's picky, kind of a neat freak.
Yeah.
He's so endearing and like
So endearing.
very fast he's endearing. And I think what did it for me is when she like detailed how weird he is and how goofy he is. I can get down with Goofy. I'm a
Yes.
fan of Goofy.
Yeah.
And so like whatever else you got going on, it's like you're goofy and silly, and that's good. You got points for me. Big fan of that.
Hey, we're popping in to tell you guys something special. So, at the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes, we have an Audible 30-day free trial available. This includes a free book of your choice and access to the Audible Plus library. I have traditionally been a Kindle girly, but I've been loving Audible because it syncs up directly where I left off. So, if I have to drive somewhere, I'll just turn it on in the car, and when I get back to my Kindle, it'll be exactly where I left off. Audiobooks are not what they used to be. There's dramatized versions, multiple POVs and voices, and action sequences that you can't get from reading a physical book. So I highly suggest you try it out. Go to the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes or go to audibletrial.com/doublebookedpod to get your 30-day free trial. I'm interested. Okay, I'm intrigued by the fact that you said he's your favorite
Yeah,
MMC of hers because
I
I've heard
think so.
so much about Charlie Lashstraw and I did pick up Book Lovers this weekend. So
Who's
I
that?
don't know. He's from Book Lovers.
Oh, okay. I did like him too. I liked him
Yeah.
too. But
Okay. I feel like he's like everybody's favorite. So I'm interested to see like what
he
he's
was too
like.
serious. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, relax.
Right. So I feel like Alex will still go down as my favorite as
Yeah.
well.
It's like a
That's too
Rowan or Rhysand kind of thing.
Oh, definitely resand for sure.
Actually, it's
Definitely.
not like that at all. After I say
Okay.
it, I don't know if it's like that at
You're
all.
right. Not like that at
Um,
all.
but
No,
I
that's
did read the book and listen to it
Oh, okay,
because
you
I
did?
needed to make quick work of this,
What
and
do you
that
think of the
helped.
audiobook?
I think she has the same narrator for all of her books, and I do not like this girl's voice.
Really?
I'm
Oh, I
not a
thought she did a good
fan.
job. So actually, I think her name's Julia Whalen. She also narrated The Great Alone, which I told you we were listening to.
Mm.
And that one was interesting because she had like all these different voices, like different male voices, different female
Mm-hmm.
voices, whatever. And I don't know, I just wasn't as like impressed with that one. But this one I really did like. Like I felt
Okay.
like she had a really good poppy voice. I feel
Yeah.
like you could tell when she was like narrating versus like using her
Mm-hmm.
voice. There was like a subtle difference, but it wasn't like over the top. And
Yeah.
I felt like her male voice like wasn't super insufferable to me. Like it could have
Yeah.
been worse. Like it could have been a lot worse. I've heard
Uh-huh.
worse.
I've heard worse, that's
So,
for sure.
it's and I just feel like he's so like soft-spoken, just like
Mm-hmm.
glum like that. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of fit and I don't know. I felt like it was good though. I loved listening to it. I just their banter back and forth is so much better when you're listening to it versus like reading it. Not it's still good when you read it, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
I really got like the power of it whenever
Yeah.
I was listening to the audiobook and it just like made me giggle and
That's funny.
smile. I just loved it so
I
much.
like that. No,
It
their
was so
banter is
good.
so funny.
Yeah.
I I don't know if I feel like there were times I don't really know like which I don't have any examples, but where I'd rather read it. Like I'd
Mm,
rather just sit and read this and do it at my own pace than like I feel like audiobooks can be slow. And if you set it at double
right.
speed, it's like it doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I can't listen
So,
that fast. I have to listen on like 1.25. Like I never go above like
mhm,
1.25. So it's like
yeah,
very, it would be faster for me to read it for sure.
for sure. It is
But
always faster to read. It's just more
yeah.
consistent when you're listening. You can't
Yeah,
pause as much. But yeah.
I really enjoyed it. What do you think is like, what do you think makes this different from like other romance books that you've read or like, because for me it like really stands out. I don't know if
Does
it
it?
stands out for you,
Well, why don't
but
you answer the question?
okay.
I'd like to hear your answer.
Okay.
No,
Well, I
I
was
don't
just
know.
gonna say like their banter
Hmm.
is something that you don't get in every book, and I'm
Yeah.
not typically a friends to lovers
Hmm.
lover,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like they weren't dancing around the topic. Like it was
Hmm.
very, they say like we're just friends, whatever, but like they were always flirting with each other, like
Yeah.
jokingly flirting, all the things, and it just like didn't make it so weird, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And the thing I hate about a friends to lovers situation is when they just constantly talk about like I don't want to lose you as a friend. Like they just say it
Oh,
over and
yeah.
over and over. And that had really nothing to do with this plot line. It had a completely different reasoning. Like that was part of it. But
Like a little bit.
the real reasoning was that they were totally different from each other and
Hmm.
like their lifestyles and what they wanted out of life was like totally different. So like, well, what they thought wanted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like that that wasn't the main plot line because
Hmm.
most of the time that's what it is, and it's just insufferable.
Yeah.
It
And
just
that's not like a good story. Like, this was a good
no.
story because it started, we're so different. It would never work. You're just my friend. And,
Yeah.
we all know what's going to happen. But, like, watching her figure out what she wants and watching him figure out what he wants, and just that they want like a very simple togetherness. Like they just want each other and we'll figure it
Yeah.
out, kind of. I think that's a very
Mhm.
like adult problem to figure out. Like we're in different spots. Is this worth it? Because they kind of both ask that question, which is
Yeah.
different. Now there are some differences between other romances. I think that she's funny, and that's
Yeah.
important.
She's so funny. So
You have
funny.
to sell romance to me by like, are you funny? I don't know. I think that's very important. You can't take it too
Oh yeah.
seriously. There are books for that. Serious
Yes. In
romance.
other words, is that book. But
Oh
this is
yeah.
not. This is not that book.
Hmm. This is silly. In
Yeah.
a good way, but not. It's also pretty deep
It
at
is.
some
It's
parts.
extremely deep.
Hmm.
And we will talk about that when we talk about the movie. But what would you say is your rating for the book?
You know what? I don't even think I rated it. I
Okay,
don't know.
well, here we go, live on the pod. We're
I
rating it.
guess. Oh, I only had a few little complaints.
Hmm.
It didn't hit me as hard as I thought. Like, I didn't love it. I'm not obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, and I would probably read it again because it's just fun. I guess it's a 5-star book. I really
I
don't
was
have
gonna
any
say, I
issues with
literally
it.
thought you, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, you didn't.
I didn't
I
rate
always
it.
get so confused with Goodreads because, like, it'll say that you started reading it, and then it'll say,
Hmm.
like, you can't see it, but it'll say your rating is five
Yeah,
stars, and I
you
thought that
think it's
was
mine.
your rating. Yeah, I was
I've
like,
done that too.
yeah,
I'll
okay,
go in here and rate it then.
yeah. For
What's
me,
your
it's
rating?
it's always been a five. It's
Uh-huh.
always
Oh, I
it will
did rate
always
it.
be a five, and so that is why I was so obsessed that this was becoming a movie, and yeah,
Oh my gosh,
let's just get
yes.
into that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about that.
Okay,
Okay.
I was like so obsessed with the trailer. I just loved everything about it. And like, don't even get me started on a trailer these days because they always show you the best moments and like
Yeah.
you know the whole story before you even watch the movie. But it really, really reeled me in. I was so excited. Tom Blythe as Alex.
Oh, I
I
mean, that's
didn't know
enough.
I didn't know how that was gonna work necessarily. I've never seen him in a role like this.
Mm-hmm.
But I was excited.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And after the fact, he's such a good pick. Like, that
Yes.
was, these two were the choices to make. And it's really good because I read the book after I saw who they were, who were they cast as. So, like,
Yes.
that's very helpful for me. Even though they're both
Hmm.
blonde, I think, in the book. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
are
I'm
they?
fine with it.
Really?
Yeah, they're both blonde.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no. They're not. Not in
These
my
are
head, they're
not
not.
blondes. These are
They're not.
brunette energy
You
folks.
can't have two blondes be in love with each other. I'm sorry. That
No,
just
that just
doesn't
doesn't make
work.
sense.
On the cover, he has darker hair. She might have blonde hair.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Or maybe
refuse to
he
believe that
doesn't
he's
have blonde
also
hair.
blonde.
Or maybe it's his dad was blonde or someone else is blonde. I know
Yeah.
she's supposed to be
Okay.
blonde. I don't get it.
That's
She's not
fair.
a
That's
blonde.
fair.
But
Yeah,
Emily
no,
Henry's
she
blonde.
is exactly Emily Bader is Poppy. Like with the
Yeah.
crazy hair and the Poppy
Yes.
poof and like it's
Mm-hmm.
just that is her 100%. Like
It's
just the
perfect.
curly hair. I loved it so much. She just embodied her so
Yeah.
well. I
The
loved it.
looks, I loved the outfits. The
So
costume in this
good.
movie was awesome. Like immediately with her like freshman year student outfit, the boots and everything. I was
Oh
like,
my
this is
God.
awesome. And she had all the rings. I'm like, this is so poppy. And it's relatable. It's not like she was gaudy or like that could be over the top. I've
Yeah.
said it already. It could be insufferable, but it wasn't.
I
It
just
looks
love how
very
she
good.
is just like just totally herself. Like, even when
Yeah.
she was in the airport, like, she had on, like, kind of
Mm-hmm.
a normal outfit. It was a more, like, elevated
Grown
pop,
up.
but, like, she's literally singing out loud as her,
Mm-hmm.
like, comes toward her. Like,
Love
it
it.
was so good. So good. Love
I
it
was a
so much.
little confused with like the airport on. They just ran into each other at the airport, And then, like,
Yeah.
they were not staying together, were they?
No. So
Where was he
so
even staying?
yeah,
They
let's get
didn't
into
say it.
some of these
Where did
differences.
I was so confused for a
So
second.
the biggest difference, right off the bat, they are in Barcelona
Yeah,
and they are supposed to be in
Palm
Palm
Springs.
Springs. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
There's a few
the
location switch
second
ups.
difference, which you pointed out, is that she tells him. So I'm pretty sure they just like plan to go together, like to his brother's wedding,
I
like over the
guess
phone or whatever. They
we
start
miss it.
talking for a different reason,
Uh-huh.
and then they plan to go to the wedding together. She says that it is fully paid for by R&R, but
Mm-hmm.
it is not. It
Yeah.
is her paying for it because she wants to go on this trip.
Yeah.
R&R doesn't want her to go to Palm Springs.
Right.
Like, they're not going to pay for it. That's not where we want to send you.
Mm-hmm.
It's too trendy, whatever. I don't know. They say something like
Yeah.
that. And so that's another big twist that comes about is like he finds out that she actually paid for it and like it's not like she did it on purpose. She wanted to see him on purpose. It
Yes.
didn't just so happen that she was in Palm Springs for his brother's wedding.
Yeah.
So,
We didn't do any of that.
mhm.
That was a big conflict. Like
Yeah,
towards the end, that was a big thing that he got super spun up about and
he
mad about.
did. Yes, he
And we
did.
didn't do that at all. We made up something else, sort of. But okay.
Mhm.
I liked the movie a lot.
Mhm.
I went into it very fresh off of finishing the book that morning, and I told myself it's a movie. It's not going to have as much stuff. There's not going to be as many vacations. Stuff's
Yeah.
going to be different. I'm just a little nervous to figure out what. Most of the stuff I really like didn't care that they changed. There
Yeah.
were just a few things I was like, I thought that was important though, like in the book.
Yeah. I
But
would say
yeah.
most of it I didn't care that it changed. Now, I watched this twice. I watched it on Friday and then I watched it again yesterday.
Mhm.
On Friday, I think I was a little too close to the book
Yeah.
and I was like just being very protective of it. And I was like,
As people are, yeah.
what is going on? Like they're not here, they're not and everything was just very apparent to me, all the differences.
Yeah.
I watched it again yesterday and I was like, okay, but this is like a really good movie. Like,
So cute.
it's all right. We're okay. Like some of the things I feel like did make a pretty big impact though.
Mhm.
If you didn't read the book, now I feel like a lot of people that are watching this have read the book as well, so you've
Yeah.
gotten that already. But there were some things like the fact that Sarah and Alex actually got engaged when
Yeah.
in the book they did not. Um, that one is just weird to me because like if you're not going to end the movie with Poppy and Alex getting engaged or like having a definitive future, which I don't think that was the right ending for them, but like that's
Mhm.
just weird to me now because it's like he was already engaged to her and made that decision and now
Yeah.
it's like he's supposed to be more in love with Poppy but they're not taking that next step. So,
Hmm.
I find that weird.
That is an interesting perspective. I didn't expect them to be engaged.
I didn't
Especially
either.
not after
Yeah.
watching him get engaged one time.
Mhm.
That is interesting.
I didn't
No, but
either,
that
but
puts
like
us in a
that's what
different
I just
spot.
yeah, I just feel like it shouldn't have been there. Like they shouldn't in the book he the whole pregnancy thing happens
He just
and
has
there's
a ring.
more to that. But yeah, he goes for a walk and
Mm-hmm.
finds the ring and then he realizes like I didn't buy this for Sarah, I bought this for
Mm-hmm.
Poppy. And
Yeah.
that was like a whole shocking thing when
Yeah, a whole monologue.
David tells Poppy like he had a ring and she's like, "What?" And
I
then
know.
and she uses the same reasoning in the movie where she's like, "Tell me you didn't break up with her because of me." But
Yeah.
it just was more emotionally impactful, I think, in the book whenever they hadn't gotten engaged, but like he hadn't made that decision because of her.
Yeah.
right? And she was just this thing looming over him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I thought it was more shocking in the book. I think it
It was.
was more of a reason for them to like argue about it and like
Mm-hmm.
talk about it, and that just was missing here. So,
Yeah, I agree. It was like kind of hollow. The conflict felt a little hollow because we didn't get all of the context and like all of Poppy's inner feelings throughout the whole thing. And what that helped push along the plot a lot in the book. Like
mhm.
she talks about like the 10% or whatever of her that could be in love with Alex or like might be attracted to him, but we don't really talk about that.
Yeah.
And like now the 5%'s coming out or like whatever because that's brought up throughout the book. So I don't know, I think that all that context makes some tension happen and we didn't really have a lot of that, and so the conflict
Yeah.
kind of just happened and I was here for it because like yeah, you're gonna fight because these are big feelings. But like yeah, it did feel hollow towards the end
Yeah.
with
I agree. I was thinking
that
that like the whole time. I was like, how would this be so different if we just had her like little inner thoughts
little
like just once
voiceover.
in a while?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really would have made a big
Yeah.
impact. But you know, that could get overdone as well. So,
Yeah, and that being said, like I still think they did the yearning pretty well. I don't think it
yeah.
was as much of a slow burn.
No.
Like there really was no burning. Like
But
they didn't really have any close calls or
they're
anything.
not a slow burn though. And I don't
They've
because
always
like I
been in
said,
love.
they just always have done like these little flirtatious things with each other, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I like about them is like they think that if they joke about it, then it's not real.
Yeah. That's true.
And that's their
He
way
calls
of
her
like
cute like a
coping
few
with it. Yeah,
times.
like totally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You don't do that
And
like to your friends.
yeah, so they're doing what everyone else, like everybody else is like, if we don't talk about this, then it's not happening. But
Mhm.
they're like, if we just put it out in the open, like it's not really happening
Mhm.
because we're just joking about it.
Yeah. That's true.
Which is what I like about them. I think that's what makes them like so different, in my opinion, from other like
Yeah,
romance
for sure.
couples. But yeah, I definitely agree with the conflict. I was asking myself at some points, like, it's just we went from them not talking for 2 years, and then
Mhm.
it's like they're talking,
Yeah.
and they didn't even really like have a fight. They didn't
No.
like argue. It was just like their normal banter.
Mhm.
Like they were bickering, but that's what they normally do,
Yeah.
and you would know that if you knew them a little bit better, but it just so happened so fast that like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
It did.
know.
Yeah, I guess if you went into it just having watched the movie, you might see that as kind of random. Like
Yeah.
we didn't talk for 2 years. And it's like,
Yeah.
what happened? Like you
Yeah.
seem fine. And that's what I was thinking the entire time reading the book. Like it could not have been that bad. Like whatever happened, it couldn't have
Yeah,
been that
because like
bad
they're just like she's just
because
like
it's
let me
fine.
call him, and she just calls him, and
I just
then they see each other and everything's fine. Like it's just I don't
yeah.
know. It was just kind of weird. Like I just needed like more tension, like you said. I just
There
needed
was
a
no
little bit more.
mystery. Like what
No.
happened? We don't seem to care anymore. It's fine, but tell me
Yeah.
what happened.
But and that's where that inner monologue would like really help like just tell us what she's feeling on the
Mhm.
inside, and yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. I think one of my complaints, not really about the book, but just about this thing that happens in romance
Mhm.
sometimes, it happened in Love and Other Words.
Oh.
Why are these like boy girl best friendships just like you go years without talking? Even regular friendships. Like, I don't understand that. And I think it's just a
Mm.
thing. Like, does this happen? You just go several years without talking to your best friend, kind of for no reason. I guess in Love and Other Words it was different. But even so, don't you want to talk through a problem? That is your best friend.
Yeah.
You spend the whole book telling us how much you trust them and how important this person is, and you're not gonna, like, try a little harder. I just think that's so strange. And they're both adults in both books.
Yeah.
I don't know, are you that
It's a
like,
very juvenile thing that we're
it's
like
so juvenile.
putting on these adult characters.
I'm not
It's
talking to
just
you
cute.
because I don't remember. It's been 10
Yeah.
years. Like, I don't get that. I don't see that as a thing. I don't know if I would do that. Like, have a
Yeah.
little tiff with someone and not talking to you for years. Like,
I
that's
know. Yeah,
crazy.
that's insane. Yeah.
I don't think that's
It really
realistic.
is.
The rest of this could be, minus the yearly
Hmm.
vacations. I don't know who has it together that much that you're doing a yearly vacation.
Yeah,
I would
really.
love to be in that spot, but
It's so great. I just loved that they kept so many of like the funny moments because like
oh my
that's what makes the
gosh.
book so good. Like the rom-com is back,
It
everyone.
was so
We It's
good.
back. It's so good. And usually when I watch these movies, it's like I think the comedy is funny at times, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also like stupid at times.
Yes.
I did not feel like that about this. I felt like it was really just funny. Like I don't know, I just was
Mm-hmm.
laughing the whole time. Brendan was laughing. Like it was just funny. The burrito thing was a little
That was
was
a
a
little
little
stupid.
I don't like what do they call that kind of comedy?
Physical comedy.
Yeah, physical comedy.
I didn't
Yes.
like the
I
burrito
don't
thing
like
either.
physical comedy, and they didn't really have a lot of that. Like that wasn't a part of their relationship. And
Mm-hmm.
but that car scene when the saxophone started playing, I was cackling. Like when I saw his face, I just lost it. Because that is like I love when she gives these characters like just these little things
Mm-hmm.
that you just hook onto and you're
Yeah.
like that is so real. Like we all have our pet peeves. We all have things that make us unique and just a little bit weird and that's just his thing and it's just so
The
fun.
saxophone. Yeah, that was pretty
It's so
funny.
good. So good.
Yeah, the comedy was so good. I feel like the part I actually laughed the most at was a part that I don't believe this was in the book, where she buys like the Bigfoot statue.
It is in the book, but it's
It is in
not
the
the
book?
same. It's not
It's
the same.
okay, because I know
Yeah.
that it speaks to me thing like was a joke
Yes.
throughout the
So
book,
somebody
but
was like, they were in the market and they were like trying to get them to buy it, and then they
yeah, it was
started
like
using that,
$21,000 or
and then
something.
yeah, they started using that as a joke, and they just kept saying like, "This
Yeah,
speaks to me." Yeah.
but the Bigfoot statue itself, I thought was so funny.
Yeah.
You see him and it's like, oh, he's a little weird and gross. But I love
Yeah.
him and I love it. And then
Yes,
watching
I
him
loved
carry
that.
it
That's what
was
I was gonna
so
say.
funny. That was the
It was
part that I
so
laughed
funny.
at. It's like, this
Yes.
is so weird.
It was so
And they
funny.
have it like
Like,
in the tent. It was just so funny. I loved
I
that.
know, I loved that so much. So that was some physical comedy that I could get on board with.
It's the
And she
food,
should
and
have
I made a
known then that he
mess.
was ripped because that thing was
That
probably
thing was
heavy.
huge. Solid block of wood. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that was hilarious.
So many good moments. Like,
That camp thing, the whole camp was funny.
I loved
I
it.
liked all of that.
Hmm. Do you feel like they included like the right vacations? Were there any that you felt like you missed?
No, I don't think
Like, I
so.
feel like they went to Nashville. I feel like they went
Hmm.
to, well, they obviously went to Croatia, which was actually the real reason they stopped talking, not Tuscany.
I
But
just don't get why it couldn't have been Croatia. Like, why don't we call it?
yeah,
No
we
one's gonna
still could
know.
have, like,
Like, make it Croatia.
because it's not
Just
like a lot
goofy.
happened in Croatia. It was just like they kissed, right? Or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that could have been like a little thing, but it couldn't have been because they actually got engaged. So,
Mm-hmm.
that wouldn't have worked. Um,
Ugh. Yeah. No, I
yeah.
didn't miss anything. I'm glad New Orleans was in there because that was a good one.
Yes.
That was
It
my
was
favorite
such
one,
a
I
good
think.
one. Oh my gosh. And I wish I was a bigger influencer because I'm like an hour and a half from New
We're
Orleans
so
right now.
close.
And they had a like an early premiere there like a few
That's
months
so much
ago.
fun.
Yeah, and I saw people went there and because they filmed a lot of it there.
Uh-huh.
And I am here to tell you that house is not from Ohio. That That is not an Ohio house. Those last scenes, not in Ohio. Those are definitely filmed
Though
in New
that's a
Orleans.
southern house. Okay, it
Yeah.
took me a
Those
second.
trees.
That's
I
not
can tell
Ohio.
you for a fact that was filmed in the South, and
Yeah.
houses do not look like that in
It's
Ohio.
so funny
I
when
can tell
TV shows and
you.
movies do that. It's like, you're in California. Like, we all know it. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, in The Office, they're set. I talk about The Office so much. They're
I
set in
mean, you
Scranton,
really don't.
PA, and they're in Los Angeles. There's like palm trees in the back. Anyway,
Oh,
it's
I
not
don't think I've
Ohio.
ever noticed that. That's funny though.
I think I noticed. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah. I'm rewatching New Girl right now, and that is
That's
set
next
in
for me.
LA, and it is filmed in
And
LA,
it is
so
also
it's
filmed in
very
LA.
accurate.
It works. Yeah,
Hmm.
I didn't miss any vacation. I thought that the like boyfriends of Poppy's were more involved than they should have been. They were
Yep.
annoying, and they were supposed to be annoying.
I didn't like them at
I was just
all.
like, can we skip this? I don't care.
Honestly, I liked, what is his name? Bucky? Buck?
Buck. He
Buck?
was
I liked
fine.
him the
He
best.
wanted for nothing. He was very
Seriously, he
simple.
was just there for a good time. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
that's true.
yeah, that's so funny.
I was a fan of Buck.
Yeah, I
Um,
felt like Tom Blyth did such a great job.
he's
Like,
so charming.
he is so charming, but also, like, he just nailed it. Like, they both did. Like,
Mm-hmm.
he just, with his expressions and, like, his disgust for certain
The
things and his
disgust.
delivery,
Mm-hmm.
it was just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I just loved it so much.
Yeah,
He brought Alex to life,
he
like,
really did.
totally.
I think the only thing I've seen him in is the Ballad of Songbirds and
Hmm.
Snakes, where he is young President Snow.
Yeah.
And that's a very serious role, very dramatic. And so I wasn't sure. I'm like, I'm sure he can do it, right? I'm sure he
The
can do it.
fact,
And
I
the same
mean,
thing with Emily Bader. She only thing I've ever seen her in, and I think one of the only things she's been in is My Lady Jane on Amazon.
yeah.
I didn't
I haven't
finish it
seen
because I
that.
thought it was stupid, but I mean, I liked her. I just thought the show was dumb. It was stupid, and I won't finish
Okay.
it. But she was good in that, and it's more drama. She did some funny stuff in that,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I really wasn't
No,
sure about him. I really hoped he could do it, and he did, and it was
it's incredible.
perfect.
Yeah, because sometimes you think they just pick these people because, like, he's gorgeous and
Mm-hmm.
everyone loves him and he's gonna
Yeah.
make a great male lead and get people to go to the theater, or not the
Mm-hmm.
theater, to
To their
Netflix in
couch.
this case.
Yeah.
But no, he delivered, and
Mm-hmm.
I, yeah, the fact that he could be one of the people that I dislike the most in in the literary world, and then be one of the people that I love the
It's
most in the
important.
literary world
It's pretty
is
awesome.
insane. Like, the range there is crazy.
That is so true.
So,
We've talked about this, how he is, President Snow is worse than Lord
he
Voldemort. Like,
is
he's the villain.
he's the
He's
worst villain.
awful.
Yeah, he
And
is
then
the
he
worst
plays
villain.
lovable
We
little
should
Alex.
do I know we want to do like a boyfriend ranking, book
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend ranking, but we should do a villain ranking too. That would be
We
fun.
definitely should.
That would be so
Why
fun.
haven't we done that? We
I don't
definitely
know,
have
but that would
to.
be good. Even though we
Mm-hmm.
just said who our
We just said who the ultimate is.
we just said who would win. No, I think it would be harder
We'll
to pick than
sprinkle them
that.
in
I
there with
really
other
do.
people.
Like, if you really did pit Voldemort with President Snow, like, I really don't know who I would pick. I would need a second. Hey guys, we're here to share a little bit of a life hack with you. It's called Kindle Unlimited, and if you're a Kindle girly like me, you're definitely going to want to check this out. So for just $12 a month, you'll get unlimited access to the Kindle Unlimited library, which includes over 4 million titles. And these aren't just any books. These are the ones that have been on your TBR list for a while. We're talking all of Frida McFadden's best thrillers, The Night Road by Kristen Hanna, the Fourth Wing series, and all of your favorite fantasy reads. You name it, it's probably on Kindle Unlimited. So go to the link in our Instagram bio or our show notes and start your Kindle Unlimited subscription today.
I think we should talk about Sarah.
I was going to say that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing that I felt like was changed, and I have two thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sarah was in the book a teacher, just like Alex. She was like a little townie, just like
Mm-hmm.
him. And she kind of came across as like a mean girl, but
I have
I don't
something
know
to
that
say about that.
I don't know that she necessarily deserved that. But in the movie, she is certainly not a mean girl, and she is at the end of the movie like a flight attendant. She like she works for her family business, they say, like in the when they're in Italy. So she was never a teacher. Like she didn't quit
No,
her
she was
teaching
never a
job to
teacher.
be a flight attendant. She was never a teacher. They did not have the same job,
No.
which I did not like that because I felt like that really took away the contrast between her and Poppy. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just how much more quintessential can you get than like both of them being teachers, both of them being raised in the
At
same
the
town. They
same
went to the same
school.
school. Now they teach at the same school
Yeah.
and they live in the same town and they go to the football games and they like it's
Mm-hmm.
that is what Alex always dreamed of. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Both of them.
She was so perfect for him. Like, on paper,
Yes,
perfect, and everything he seemed to have wanted. And it just goes to show you, like, you can have all the things you think you want, but if it's not the right person, it's not going to work. And
exactly.
that's what's happening here. Yeah, her not being a teacher kind of made me so annoyed. I'm like, well, what the heck? Like, she could be any
Yeah.
girl now. Like, the fact that they had never met before the Tuscany trip. I was like, well, what the heck?
That's
We're gonna
wild.
create all of this now, like, new conflict. That was supposed to be, like, on again, off again for a long time.
Yep.
And, like, Sarah knows about Poppy and they've met and she knows who she is and everything. That would make a little
Mm-hmm.
more sense for her to be like slightly nasty like this girl again. Please. I don't want to go on vacation with you.
Yeah. That's
But
true. That's
I
true.
don't know. While I'm not a huge fan of the Sarah thing, just because I know why she's there and get out of Poppy's way, I thought about this today during the day when I was not working. um, like, how would you behave if you had this
Oh,
boyfriend who you really
no.
liked, and then he's got this beautiful, extroverted, like quirky best friend who he goes on week-long vacations with once a year. Like, even if you're super trusting, it'd be like, why don't we go on vacations once a year? Like,
Yeah, no, it would be
I'd also
insane.
be a little jealous.
Oh, 100%. Like, Sarah deserved to be jealous and all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they were very, like, on again, off again. So,
Yeah.
like, they
How
had their
serious is
own,
it?
like, struggles.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that I did like about Sarah's changes in the movie, which I just have this weird feeling that like Emily Henry wanted her to just have this like big redemption arc. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It just seems like she really likes this character.
Yeah.
But I don't think she needed all that.
No.
Anyways, I will say that she really wasn't like a mean girl at all. And
No.
like she didn't make any jabs at Poppy. Like in the book, when they're in Tuscany, she's like making jabs about like you watch reality TV and just like
Oh
all this
my gosh,
stuff.
that's right. They
And
were
she
totally
doesn't.
ganging up on her.
Yeah, she really doesn't say anything. Whenever Alex is like, I need to go, like she needs me right now, she's like, yeah, go ahead,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
She let it
And
happen. I think she made one comment about like, now that you're here, Alex won't be on his phone texting so much, or like something like that. But
yeah.
it wasn't
That's
that
funny.
nasty. It's just like they
No,
texted
it
about
wasn't that nasty. But I liked it because it was like, okay, we don't have to like pit these two against each other,
it.
like
Yeah.
which is just always what happens with these types
Mm-hmm.
of situations, and
Yeah.
sometimes rightfully so, but I just needed it to be less about them being like catty with each
Mm-hmm.
other because it
That's not
just
doing anything, and it's
no, it wouldn't
gross.
have made for a great
Yeah.
story. So,
I think whenever like halfway through the book or something, or no, I don't know. Whenever Sarah's introduced, like for real, I thought they're definitely gonna have like a come to Jesus moment with each other. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. And they did, and they
in
had
the
it at the end.
airport.
And yeah, I don't know. Like Sarah having a hand in them like finding each other at the end of the book. I thought that was good, and they didn't do that. What else was I
Right.
gonna say? Oh, I read an article, or at least part of an article about Emily Henry, how she likes Sarah and wanted more for Sarah.
Mm,
and like
There you go.
wants her to have more of an arc, and like I thought she deserved that happy ending. I'm like, why?
Mm,
I don't care that much about Sarah. She
yeah,
seemed
no,
happy
she was like
before.
in it for 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm good. But that's nice. I
Yeah.
guess. Whatever. It's not
No,
my main
and like
concern.
Sarah did get a happy ending. Like even in
She's
the
a flight
book, I feel
attendant.
like she said the same thing that she said in the movie, which was
Yeah.
like, I never realized the problems in our relationship until like she said, I
She
thought
said it
you
got
going
worse.
away. Yeah, I thought you
Mm-hmm.
going away would make our relationship better, but in reality it just made it worse.
Yeah.
And so that was like her realization that like, okay, I'm not with the right person either. Like
Mm-hmm.
just because he's your person doesn't mean he's
Yeah.
mine. And yeah, I felt like she wrapped that up pretty well in the book. I don't think that needed to be changed, but
No. But whatever. It didn't ruin anything.
okay, the last thing I will say is Alex's mom's story was
Where was all
totally
that?
left out. I don't
It
know
was
because
so brief
uh,
in the movie.
they didn't even say how she died though. And
No, they
that is
didn't.
such an important, usually it's not important, but it actually is important
Yeah.
because when Poppy is pregnant, well, she thinks she's pregnant in Tuscany,
He freaks
he
out.
has this moment of like, he thinks she's gonna die because, like, to him, that's a death sentence.
Yeah.
And it's very emotional and very impactful
Mm-hmm.
and leads to him discovering how much he really cares for her.
Yeah.
And it just was totally left out. That is his origin. You can, and I know you don't like when people just like trauma bond, but like that is what made him the way he is, like with
It's
his
a huge
brothers, with
formative
his
thing.
dad. And we have this whole thing where we're going
Mm-hmm.
to this wedding with his family, and we don't even really know his family at all. We don't know his
No.
dad. We don't know his relationship. We don't know that he
Mm-hmm.
stepped up to be the man of the house, and that's why he's so
Yeah.
cautious and reserved and all these things. And I could go on forever, but like,
No, all of that stuff is so
it's
important, and they
just
didn't talk about it as much. We really didn't get a lot of like familial context with either of them, but I think Alex's was way more important.
way
Like, if
more
you're gonna leave
important.
one out, don't leave his out.
Yeah.
There's so many details that weren't there.
Yeah,
The
like,
dad thing, him being the dad thing, that was, I think, the biggest piece of context that we did not have at all. We should
yeah,
have.
and I love Poppy's parents, but like, I agree. They
They
were
were so
only there
funny.
for like comedic relief.
They
So
were
like, if
hilarious,
you
but
had time for them, like you have time to fit in Mr.
yeah.
Nilsson. Like we need a little bit more.
Uh-huh. The first
Um,
time flying thing was
oh
hilarious.
my
All of that was
gosh, that's
so
so funny.
funny. It
It was really funny.
was too
Yeah,
good. I
that was
love it.
really good. Loved it too.
Poor Alex.
Well, all in all, loved it. Loved every
Loved
second
it.
of it.
Did love it. Yeah. I want to watch it
Loved it.
again. I wanted to watch it before we recorded again, but recorded,
Yeah,
but
it was better the second time. I'm not gonna
I need to
lie.
watch it again. I already like want to. You know when you finish a movie and you're like, I'm never gonna watch that again. That is not how I
Yeah.
felt with this
Oh
one.
yeah.
I
No,
want to
not
watch
at
it.
all. Not at
Very
all.
cute.
Oh, what did you think of August being in the movie?
Oh
The
my
song.
gosh, that's right.
You were like, yeah, it did take place in August.
It was in
Yeah.
August. It was in the summer. No. No, you're right. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. Were they at the wedding? They were
I
at the
don't even.
wedding. I don't
Here's the
know.
thing.
Doesn't matter.
Now, do I love that they got a Taylor Swift song? Yeah. Like, am I proud of them?
Of
Yes. Was it
course.
a big get? Of course.
Hmm.
It didn't really add anything, and it wasn't the right song. I'm gonna be totally real with
It
you.
wasn't the right
It
song.
was not the right song. And The Summer
Oh,
I Did Turn Pretty just did it. So you're
it's
not,
true.
it's
That's
not
just what it looks
new.
like.
You have
Hmm.
to look, you have to, and they have a huge catalog. I get it, but you gotta get a different one than them because
Yeah,
they've just
they've done it.
dominated the space. Like, it's,
I. Why? What's the song? Ruin the Friendship.
oh yeah,
Why
100%. I've
wasn't
seen
that in
that
there?
everywhere. It's like, that's what it should have
Oh,
been,
you have?
100%. Yeah, people have been saying that, yeah.
Oh, I'm not original.
No, I mean, yeah, we
Hive
all we
mind.
all think
Whatever.
that's what
Never
should have been.
mind. I thought it was
But
doing
no, I
something.
mean, I think there was other songs that could have been
Like
as
any
well.
other song. August is great, but we don't really need that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
even like Welcome to New York, I feel like would have been better.
Yeah, I
Just
didn't
because it's
sing.
more of like a August does not sound like something that Poppy would listen to, and that's the
No.
biggest problem. It's like we needed Poppy music.
Mm-hmm.
Just like The Summer I Turned Pretty, you get like it's like Belly's inner soundtrack. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
August is not a Poppy song.
No, it really didn't fit. It
You
was
can't convince me.
no.
She's a
It's not super
1989 girly.
romantic. It's not really a romantic song. It's kind
No.
of just it's about someone else.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know. It
know.
just wasn't the vibe. But
That's okay. We forgive. Now I'm excited to watch again.
yes, I know. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It makes
Um,
me want to go on vacation. Like,
I know.
seriously.
I want to go on a trip.
Where's your next vacation spot? Where's your dream vacation?
Dream vacation?
Yeah, where's your dream vacation?
Um,
R&R sending you. All expenses paid. Where are you going?
I feel basic for saying Italy. I
Yeah,
really want to go to Italy. I don't know. A safari would be fun.
safari.
That would be
Yep,
so fun.
that would be so
We've been
fun.
like loosely talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, a safari would be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
So fun.
I can't even
And like
imagine.
especially for like an all expenses paid thing because it's like
Uh-huh.
you don't have to plan any of that. They got it all covered. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You just sit back and relax and
In a big fancy tent or
yeah.
whatever. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm. I
Is
think like
that
an
yours?
Asian I don't I want to go see Asia, like maybe like Thailand or like
Mm-hmm. It's so pretty over
something
there.
like
Like
that.
the
It's so
nature.
pretty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the food.
Maybe Bali or like
Ooh.
somewhere like that. Somewhere a
Yeah.
little jungly, a
Mm-hmm.
little
Let's get
adventurous, you
in
know?
there.
Yeah, let's get in.
Let's get in there. Let me in.
It's
I'm
awesome.
coming. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
think I
that's
have any other thoughts.
that's all we got. Yeah, this was super fun. But yeah, next week we're coming at you with a little writers episode. So Mallory and I have each been writing a book, and we're just gonna do a little update on that and where we're at, how we're feeling, maybe some tips and tricks, and yeah, we're just gonna
Huh.
do a little writer's session with each other. It'll be fun.
It'll just be
And
45 minutes of us typing. It'll be
yeah,
like ASMR.
no.
We'll see who gets a higher word count. It'll be like a contest.
Yeah, seriously. It's like the typing class in school. I was always really good at that.
Mm-hmm. Those were so fun.
It was
When they
so
put that
fun.
box over my hands, I'm like, yeah, what else you got? I got this.
Try again.
Try again. You've met
No,
your
I think it'll be I
matchbox.
think it'll be a fun episode. I need to get back into the creative mindset, so this will be
Mm-hmm. Get our
good to get
juices
me going
flowing a little
again.
bit. It's good to
Yeah.
talk about this kind of stuff. If you
Yeah.
spend
And
too much
maybe
time
we
in your own
will
brain, it's not so great.
it's true.
That's where I
Maybe
am.
we'll give some sneak peeks if you're lucky. Who knows?
Ooh,
Who knows?
yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
some things
we'll
will be
read an
dropped.
excerpt.
Oh,
Ooh, doesn't that
super
sound
fun.
good? Yeah.
Super, super
So
fun. So make sure to come back. And
make sure to
then
come back, please.
and then after that, our last episode of January will be on the 29th, and we'll be recapping the Carval series in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready for that. It's a lot of reading that we've done, so please come back and listen and
Mm-hmm. I just remembered a
make it
thing
worth
that
it.
I put a sticky note on and I didn't bring it up.
What?
I had 3 flags in my book. I don't have my book with me. And I don't
No.
remember the other 2. I think they were just like cute or something. But the one I had to bring up was that Nikolai, the Airbnb host, he
Yes.
shook Poppy's hand and she said he extended a meaty hand. More meaty appendages.
Wait, they met in person? Why did
Yeah.
I think that was all over the phone? That's funny.
No, they met. He like came to their door.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I don't think
Okay.
he like came in or anything, but he
Oh,
shook
yeah,
meaty
wait.
hand.
Yeah, he did. He did come.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
I had to say it. right at
Yeah,
the
no,
end.
I didn't catch that, but that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we feel about those adjectives. You will
Those
not find
meaty
any of those
fingers.
in our books.
You certainly won't.
No
Not
way.
meaty, anyway.
Not meaty.
Sausage-like, possibly.
Seriously. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so to keep up with us until we drop our next episode next Thursday, follow us on social media. On Instagram is doublebooked_pod. Kayla's posted some really cute reels over there, bookshelf
Mhm.
updates and refresh. I've watched that one like 100 times. It's very satisfying to me.
And more to
And
come. I'll give you
and
my
more to come.
recent book hauls and all that
Oh
too.
yeah, stay tuned. It's very cute, very pleasing content. It's all that's probably on TikTok too, unless I still need to post it on TikTok, but it's coming. Follow us there anyway. _booked_pod. Follow us. Like, leave a comment, tell your friends. Join our
Mm-hmm.
little family. We have a lot of fun over here. If you can't tell. I
Yes.
mean, come on.
Super fun. Super fun. Thanks for listening, guys, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.
Bye.